when was your, we're gonna talk about birthdays today. I know my birthday was on the 15th, and
My birthday was on September 1st. It was before school.
oh cool, we have really close birthdays. What do you usually do on your birthday?
I normally invite my closest friends, some of my family, and that's really all. I just have a tiny, kind of small celebration. What do you do for your birthday?
Usually there's this really good restaurant that's right near my house called Thai Rock, and it's like, it has like the best Thai food, but it recently just closed down because one of the owners died from cancer, so that's really sad. But anyways, do you have like a thing that you do with like your parents on your birthday?
No, it's just I do a birthday party on like the nearest Saturday to my birthday or Sunday, and then I do like a small cupcake, a cake on my actual birthday. And on my actual birthday, which is September 1st, I just invite like my closest family. So we just do a little happy birthday.
That's nice. What was the best cake you've ever had on your birthday?
Well, it's just from this place called Layers. It's really good. It's a Ferrero Rocher cake. I love chocolate cake, and Ferrero Rocher has nuts in it, so that's a really good cake. I really recommend it.
Maybe I'll try it sometime. What about like, how many friends do you usually invite for your birthday?
Well, I normally invite 2 to 3. How about you?
Usually like maybe like 4 or 5. I don't know.
What was your last birthday theme?
I don't really have themes for my birthday, but I do remember that there were caramel cake. That was like, I always have homemade cakes on my birthdays because it's like, I had the same, it's a recipe from New York Times, like the New York Times cooking app. It's like really good, and I also definitely recommend that.
Okay. And my last theme was Sanrio / Hello Kitty because I really want to go to Japan because that's where Hello Kitty is kind of originated from.
That's cool. And I also really want to go to Japan for like my 18th birthday maybe, or like maybe like save a bunch of money to fly like first class there.
Oh, first class.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah. It's a lot of money though.
I heard first class you actually get beds to sleep on.
Because like the chair kind of goes back.
I really want to go to Paris. I might go to Paris next year because I could speak a little bit of French. Just a little, not that much.
Yeah. Are you going there for your birthday?
No, because my mom, me, like all the women in my family have the same dream of going to Paris. So we might go sometime in December because they have Christmas festivals and I love Christmas.
Is anybody in your family's birthday in December?
My mom's, my dad's, my uncle's, my grandma's. I know, right? A lot of birthdays.
That's a lot of people. I got like pretty much no one in my family's birthdays in December, but a few of my friends' birthdays are in December.
Yeah.
And it would be nice to have a birthday in December because then you would get like, well, if your parents were like me, then you would probably get just like only like one mound of presents.
Some people might be like, okay, your birthday is close to Christmas, so here's your birthday present and your Christmas present combined. Or they might give you 2 presents because it's your birthday and your Christmas.
Or it's like if your birthday was on Christmas, then you would just get like, if you would get 1 present for your birthday, 1 present for your Christmas, let's say, then you would just get 1 present total because like they wouldn't want to buy you a separate present for Christmas and a separate present for your birthday. So I don't know.
Oh, and for my birthday, we also get birthday punches because my family's kind of tough. So we get birthday punches and it depends how old you are. So this birthday I got 11 birthday punches, but it's not that hard. It's like a little fun, cute fight.
Birthday punches.
I'm training my little cousin to wrestle because he needs to know how to defend himself.
That's cool. Does anyone in your family have a wrestling career?
No, we just like to do wrestling for fun. We don't really do it for career-wise, but I know you also need to defend yourself.
Yeah, that's cool. What about do you have any hobbies you do?
Hobbies? I like to sing. I love to do ballet. I like to dance. I like to cook.
Do you have any coaches for those things?
Coaches? No. I used to coach my friends during recess about soccer, and they used to do really good.
Okay, I was gonna say because for me, I figure skate, and on my birthday, my coach she's if she's in a really bad mood, and then I tell her it's my birthday, then all of a sudden she's starts being super nice to me.
See, nice.
So yeah. And what about do you have a favorite birthday celebration so far?
And I think I would just really like to have, my favorite part is cake because I don't really like sweet stuff, but it depends what type of cake it is.
Yeah. Have you ever tried coconut cake?
No, but my dad loves coconut, and I kind of do like coconut.
I used to hate coconut, but then my mom made this really good coconut cake, and I tried it, and I was my whole coconut world changed.
I really like chocolate. I know, I like classic stuff. I don't like these big, fancy, tall cakes. I just like a little simple, small chocolate cake. It's good for me.
Yeah.
I love Starbucks. Sometimes I just go to Starbucks, tell them it's my birthday, and then one time I went to Starbucks on my birthday, and I got a free drink, and I was so happy that made my whole entire birthday. I go to different places on my birthday and get free stuff.
That sounds like you've had a lot of good birthdays so far.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thanks for coming, Sophia.
Thanks for having me, Viola.
Hello. So today we're going to be talking about the effect on students on dress down days. So what do you think the effect of students on dress down days are?
I think lets the students be free, as instead of having to wear the normal uniform, they can wear whatever they want. Besides stuff that's bad, like you wouldn't wear normally, right?
Yes. So, what do you like about dress down days, in general?
Well, in general, I like the fact that we can just wear whatever we want instead of having to wear this uniform. But don't get me wrong, I like the uniform, but it's the same laundry having to do it every single week most times, right?
Yeah. And so what do you think about the days on dress down days? Should we change them? They're only 2 times
A month?
Yeah, 2 times a month on Fridays. What do you think we should change about that?
No, I like the 2 times a month thing, and I like the donations for a fundraiser, but I think it should be optional to donate. If you want to dress down, you can, but a lot of people don't want to donate though, even though they know it's coming back to them, right?
So what do you think we could change about the donations?
The donation thing? Well, you know how the donations only have to be $1 usually, right?
Yeah.
I feel like they can make it be whatever they want, but the more you donate, the more you get back.
True.
Yeah.
So what do you think about like how like it can affect someone's like mental abilities or physical?
Mental health?
Yeah.
It depends. Usually it's just fine, but in certain cases it can change. In certain cases, if a lot of people are wearing similar things like how we all wear uniforms usually, right? It can change their mindset on what they like.
True.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about how like in general about like how it can like affect your mental health? Like if somebody doesn't like what you're wearing but you like what you're wearing?
Yeah. I think everyone should have their own opinion though about what they're wearing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But also if someone doesn't like what you're wearing but you like what you're wearing, right? I feel like they shouldn't make fun of you just because of that, because everyone has their own opinions, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
So welcome to the show. Today we're going to be discussing the impact of dress-down days on students. So what is your opinion on that?
Personally, I feel that dress-down days give students like the creativity to express themselves and not wear just the same uniform.
I agree. What do you think that like the negative?
It can sometimes lead to like confusion with like classes and stuff. Like it's hard to like spot people out sometimes.
Yeah, but I think that during recess when you're trying to find your friends, like sometimes your friends could be wearing something different, so you can tell where they are too. But I think that the teachers, it's going to be harder for them to find the students.
Yeah. I feel like it would probably be hard instead of like wearing just plain blue to wear all different kind of colors. Because imagine like you're in a line or something and you see one person step off, but then you can't tell who it is because like everybody's wearing something different.
Yeah. The good thing about having dress-down days is that like you get to have like different options instead of just wearing the same thing, because uniforms can be like annoying sometimes to have to wash them every day.
Mhm. What do you like? What would you wear on a dress-down day?
Just some plain clothes. I don't really dress up too much because it's like school.
Yeah, same. I just wear whatever I could find.
Sometimes people could be late though if they want to dress up a little more for like school.
Mhm. Dress-down days, it could also cause some complication of when it is a dress-down day and when it isn't, because some people get confused with the schedules.
Yeah. Do you have anything else that you prefer rather than a dress-down day?
Not really.
So, what's your favorite part about a dress-down day?
The way I could just like wear whatever I want. I don't need to find like my scholar's uniform in my closet.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to say with?
Probably like just like just make sure you're always wearing something like appropriate, because
Yeah. I think we could both agree that dress-down days They can be complicated, but yeah. Thank you for being here, and yeah.
Thank you for having me.
If students had no dress down days, how do you think it would impact them?
I feel like it would impact them because like students like they need like at least one day to like express themselves like by their clothing. Like they could express themselves by their feelings, but or like what they do, but like I think they could express themselves also by their like clothing. Like they could show like maybe they just want to feel themselves.
What do you think will happen if they don't?
I don't think anything would really happen, but like I feel like students will just get bored of wearing like the same uniform like every single day. I think they'd get like tired of wearing the uniform.
Do you think that you should pay money to have a dress down day?
I think you should because like if you pay like I mean it's only like $1 cuz like if you pay the money then like you could have more dress down days and you could have like more like options to have more dress down days.
Should students be able to pick which days they should have dress down days?
I think they should because maybe like wait, actually I don't think they should because like some specific days like you have to wear uniform. But like I feel like Fridays there's like nothing like really special. Like for like 6th graders like Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays like we have gym so we have to wear proper uniform for that. But like Mondays and Fridays like we don't really have anything so we don't have to wear proper uniform for that. So I don't really think they have to like choose their days that they don't want to wear uniform.
How would students react if there was no dress down day?
Like if you don't introduce the dress down day to them, I don't think they would like care. But I feel like if the teachers like introduce it, like then I feel like they would maybe like create a trauma about it.
Why do you think they have dress down days?
Because like maybe like you have to like put your uniform in the laundry to like make it clean. So maybe that's why.
Okay.
How do you feel about dress down days?
I feel like they're good. You can express yourself and you could wear whatever you want for one day without having to wear your uniform again, which is good.
What do you think about the uniforms?
The uniforms, they're fine.
Do you get like annoyed of wearing them every day?
Kind of,
Why do you get annoyed?
because it's the same thing every day and I want to wear something different.
Do you think there should be like more than 2 dress down days in a month?
Yeah,
Why?
maybe every week.
Yeah, I would agree on that as well.
Okay. How do you think the parents feel about dress down days?
I think the parents really don't care about dress down days because I feel like they should also allow their kids to wear like something normal one day.
Why do you think the school set up uniforms in the first place?
So like I feel like they set up uniforms because like if you're gonna wear something different each day, people are just gonna stare at you. But like if you're wearing the same thing, they don't like have to stare at one person.
So to stop bullying is what you mean?
No. How does that connect to bullying?
Because if they stare at one person, they're gonna make fun of them for wearing the same thing.
Maybe they could stare at one person because like they really like their outfit and they would just keep on staring at them. So like maybe that's why they have uniforms because everyone's wearing the same uniform so you don't have to stare at one person the whole day.
Well, why would you stare at one person the whole day?
Because you really like their outfit.
But is there a reason to stare at them the entire day?
Because you really like their outfit.
Okay. So
How would you react if there was no dress down day?
I would probably crash out because the school is being unfair.
How is that being unfair?
Because if they created uniforms and they're not letting people wear what they actually want for at least like two times per month, then that's not fair.
Oh, okay.
Why do you think that? Do you see other people out of uniform most of the time?
Yeah, like mostly, like right now you're wearing black shorts, but like they said that you can't wear black shorts. So like,
Not black.
yeah. And like I feel like people like they wouldn't wear dress code, but like and they wouldn't get an anecdotal. Like the teachers would just give them a warning like each time.
So you're saying that they'll never get in trouble?
I won't say like never, but like most of the time I think they'll get away with it.
Okay. Do you think that certain grades should be allowed to wear whatever they want, like for the entire year?
Yeah, I feel like 6th grade like should wear whatever they want because like it's like our first year here, so like maybe when we're like older we could wear uniform.
Okay, we're out of time. Thank you for coming on the show.
You're welcome.
Thank you for listening. Okay, that's it.
Hi, my name is Sammy.
Hi, my name is Maliha.
How do you feel about GeoStore snacks?
I feel like it's a really good investment that Scholars has done because based on what I have seen so far, the students really like it and enjoy it.
Yeah. If you had a favorite, what would it be?
Probably the chips.
What kind?
The Doritos.
Those are good. If you had a favorite that the GeoStore doesn't have, would you put it in there?
Well, I don't really have anything favorite that I would put in so far, but like I really like the snacks there.
So, how do you like the price with all the snacks?
The price is good because like based on the like if it was a deli it would usually be like $3 or $4 just for one thing, and it's only $2 here, which is really good.
Okay, so how do you like the goodie bags?
There's goodie bags?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Do you have a favorite kind of candy in the GeoStore?
No, I actually had no idea they sell candy.
Do you like cookies?
I guess.
Do you like the way that you have to walk through the hallway from the lunchroom to the GeoStore?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Alex Selman, and today we're going to be talking about the GeoStore. How do you feel on the prices about the GeoStore?
I feel like they're really good because like if you were to go to a deli, it's usually going to be like $3 or $4, and it's only $2 in the GeoStore.
How do you feel the amount of people? Is there a sane amount of people or not that much people going to the GeoStore every day?
There is a lot of people going to the GeoStore. Like they usually fight about it a lot. Yeah.
Do you feel it causes do you think it's necessary to have the GeoStore open every single day?
I feel like it's a good investment. So maybe so it's like a good thing for scholars because like sometimes they can use it for like fundraisers and stuff. The money.
Do you feel like the snacks are? Do you feel like that we should be allowed to take the GeoStore snacks into the auditorium?
I actually don't feel like we should because it's like a clean place and it's like more work for the janitor to do because it's like a really big space auditorium.
Do you think we should take it out during recess?
Yeah.
Do you think we should have more ice cream or less ice cream?
I think we should have more varieties of ice cream, and also like the ice cream is like kind of odd because the consistency is really weird.
Do you think there should be more than one GeoStore at
No.
more than one time?
Actually, I feel like one for middle school and one for high school. Yeah,
Do you think we should have GeoStores open all day or just during lunchtime?
just during lunchtime, or like sometimes for breakfast. They could sell breakfast food.
Do you think they should sell something besides snacks?
No, I think it's good.
Do you think they should sell school supplies besides such sweatshirts?
Well, I think school supplies, like, you could go somewhere else to get school supplies, but I don't think it should be sold in a GeoStore, because like a GeoStore is kind of like a deli inside of the school.
Can you explain how it would be a good investment to get more snacks and more types of ice cream?
Yeah, because like the students, like they like give a lot of money to it, and it's like good for fundraisers and stuff. So like the money that they have from the students, they could put benefits for the students as well.
Since we donate a lot of money to the GeoStore, do you think it would be necessary to donate for Just On Days?
No. Yeah.
Do you think we should be able to eat in class from the GeoStore?
Yeah. Because it's necessary to clean the floors every day, so like we should also be able to eat in class.
All right. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me at your show.
You're welcome. And I'm so happy that you guys could watch us talk about GeoStore snacks.
What do you think about the GeoStore options?
I think the GeoStore options are good, but they pretty much kind of are limited. And I think that they should have more options and like change their options up every day.
Well, if you could pick different things to add to the GeoStore, what would you pick?
Probably some things I think that they should add to the GeoStore is like probably things that should be open like to the kids 24/7, because sometimes like say the kids like forget a hair tie or something, they should have like emergency stuff like, I don't know, extra socks. I don't know, anything could happen.
Do you think the price of $2 is reasonable?
I think so, because if you really were to compare it and like you go to the like deli or something, like the prices there are like almost triple the times at the GeoStore. Do you think the prices are fair?
I think the prices are not fair because if you go to the ice cream aisle, the Twix bar is $2 for one tiny thing. I changed everything.
I mean, that does make sense, like the portion of what they give you.
Why would you want to add socks even though everybody who comes here doesn't really need it?
Well, I think they should add it because at the end of the day, if you really think about it, like one day you're gonna leave the house and you're gonna forget something like, I don't know, deodorant. Maybe after lunch you forget, like you have like food stuck in your teeth, you need like a toothpick or something. And I think it would be very useful to always know that like you could just go down to the GeoStore and they have it there for you.
If you could change the price from $2 to any other one, how much would you pick?
To be honest, I really wouldn't change the price because I think that's a fair and reasonable price, because I think $1 is too much and they wouldn't really make a profit out of that, because I know like the GeoStore is there, but like they should still be able to make a profit for having this for the kids and teachers.
Do you think that they should have like a separate room for you could buy for if you want to buy clothing, then so they could increase the amount of clothes and
I think that does kind of make sense, but I think the room for what the GeoStore is,
I think it's pretty fair, and that they should just have everything organized in sections.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
What is one thing that you like about the Geo store?
I personally like that students really, like in my old school, we didn't really have much of a choice. We just had to eat like the school lunch. But in Scholars Academy, you get to go to like a store and you can bring your own money to get like any snacks you want.
Yeah, and also they have different varieties of ice cream and snacks that you could choose from. But one thing I don't like about the Geo store is that the line is always very long.
Yeah, I also personally don't like that you have to pay for water. I mean, it's like everywhere that you have to pay for water too, but the things are also a little overpriced. So I feel like they should lower the prices.
Yeah, but also, if they were to lower the prices, they might not get like enough money, because sometimes the Geo store, I think the money goes to funding and stuff. So I think that's why the prices are really high.
Yeah, I think the lines are really long too, because most people like the choice of having to get your own food during lunch. Yeah.
But Dean Bean, she calls the individual classes, but I think she should wait at least a few more minutes before she calls the next class, because the lines get really long a lot.
I think Dean Bean calls them at like the same time, so that like we get time for recess, because we only have 20 minutes for lunch and 25 for recess.
So also, the lines are really long, but I think it's because that a lot of students want to get their own food, but sometimes there's not enough time for everybody to go to the Geo store, which is sometimes unfair. But it is understandable because there's not enough time in the period.
So what do you think your favorite snack would be in the Geo store?
Well, I don't really go to the Geo store a lot because I just don't want to wait on the long line. But the only thing I really get is probably just ice cream, the shaved ice.
Oh,
that
yeah.
one's my favorite. And also, another reason why I don't go to the Geo store is because there's a lot of people playing on the lines, and sometimes the teachers are not watching, and that could be a problem.
Yeah, I don't really go there either, but I've seen like people fool around on the lines too, and sometimes people like cut in the lines, which is annoying.
Yeah, well, I think we could both agree on the same thing about the Geo store. So thank you for coming today.
Yeah, you're welcome, and thank you for having me.
Okay, Darina, what do you think about Geo store snacks?
I think Jill store snacks are valid. I like them. I think for the price and what you get, I think it's pretty fair, and I think the variety of snacks that they have is decent for what it is.
What's your favorite snacks and your least favorite snacks, and why?
I think my favorite snacks are hot Cheetos there, because I love spicy things. My least favorite, I don't really have a least favorite. You know, I'm just like that. And I think that the Geo store, with the variety of snacks that they have, like even if you're picky, I'm pretty sure there's something in there that you would enjoy.
If you could change, if you could remove if you could remove some items from the Geo store, what would you replace them with?
To be honest, I don't really know. I don't really know what items I would take out of the Geo store or replace with the Geo store. I don't know, like, I think what they have there is good and it's fair for being a shop that students can access during their lunchtime. What snacks do you like from the Geo store?
I don't know. I just take the ice cream probably.
The ice cream's pretty good. I think that's a very popular item in the Geo store. Is there anything that you don't like about the Geo store?
Probably don't like the other snack options, mainly because I have no spice tolerance.
Oh, you don't got no spice buds. Well, that's something that we have very different in.
Do you think they should have different variety in the store other than chips, other than snacks and clothes? Do you think they should sell other items?
To be honest, I'm not really sure like what other items they would sell besides snack and clothes. Like, I don't know, like if they were to, because I think it's already like pretty fair, because what else would you really need from the Geo store? They have snacks there if you were feeling for something different than hot lunch. And they have clothes there like your uniform, so you could expand your variety the time that you're spending here at Scholars Academy.
Do you think they should like make different lines so that do you think they should they should increase the amount of kids that are allowed in at the same time?
I mean, I don't think they should increase it, because for what the size of the Geo store is, it is like, if we were to really think about it with like a maximum of like 10 kids in there, it does get pretty crowded in there. And they have, one line to pay and stuff like that. So I think, if anything, they should decrease the amount of kids that let in there at a time.
Why do you think other people dislike or agree with or like different snacks?
To be honest, like, if somebody likes this and somebody likes that, and they're all in the Geo store, then like you can buy your variety of snacks, and it's always good that you can try something new every day and see which one you like the best.
Thank you for your opinion.
Thank you.
Today I am your host, Briella Thompson, and today I will be interviewing Aditya. Aditya, what's your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday's gotta be Christmas. Like Halloween is very close, and it's a very fun holiday. But nothing can beat Christmas and like the whole month worth of a amazing holiday, and all the presents you get, all the treats you get, and like everything's just really great about Christmas. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you. I also think that Christmas is the best holiday, and I think that because you get lots of gifts and it allows family to come together and share lots of time together.
Well, it's not the best holiday, it's just our favorite holiday.
Yeah.
When do you think the Christmas season actually starts? November 1st or the day after Black Friday?
I think that starts November 1st.
I agree too, because you're just missing out for like a good half of a month until Christmas. So like just start when one holiday's finished and the next holiday's really close. Start that season.
Do you think that Christmas should be every day?
Well, if it's every day, then everyone's just gonna be spoiled. If it's one day a year, then everyone's looking up and forward for that. And then it'll just be one great happy day for everyone instead of it being every day. And then when it's every day, then people are just gonna get spoiled and be not thankful or grateful for the stuff they get. But Christmas is when people come together and get stuff to give, because it's a season of giving. And you get grateful for that, because that's they had a lot of thought and feeling put into that gift. But if it's every day, then they'll just buy random stuff and give it to you sometimes. You never know.
What's your favorite part of Christmas?
My favorite part of Christmas has to be staying up late on December 24th, Christmas Eve, as we watch a Santa tracker, or waking up very early and making a lot of noise to wake up everyone so I can go downstairs to open my presents. Because my parents say I have to like stay upstairs until every single person wakes up, then we go downstairs. So I've tried to make as much noise as possible so they wake up.
That's cool. My favorite part of Christmas is when I get to bake with my mom, and it's really fun. And I also get to laugh with my sister as we open presents.
Ooh, I do like baking with my siblings and my parents. We bake cookies every year for Santa. We try different recipes.
Cool.
My birthday's like 2 weeks away from Christmas, so I also enjoy that. I just like a 2-week countdown till my birthday.
Do you have like any specific traditions for Christmas?
We usually invite some friends over on Christmas Eve, and if they have gifts for us, we'll take them and we'll give them their gifts, and we'll have a little party, and watch a Santa tracker and stuff. Last year, my cousins came over because they lived in Canada, so they came over, and we had a really good time because we all got to play different games with each other. Some of our favorite games were trying to guess the presents, which I have to say it's one of the best things to do on Christmas.
Do you have like a favorite Christmas movie?
Ooh, Home Alone is the best. For Christmas, Home Alone is the best.
I remember my first time watching that movie, and it was really good. I really loved Home Alone.
So on Christmas Eve, do you think you should open your presents at midnight if you stay awake till then, or until you go to sleep and wake up back on Christmas morning?
If you stay up late, then you might see Santa coming in through the chimney. That's why I think that you should sleep first and then.
I would sleep, set my alarm for 2 o'clock in the morning. Then I'm gonna wake up, go downstairs, sneak downstairs, and try to guess my presents. I want to try that.
That seems really fun.
My brother's birthday is 4 days after Christmas. So right after that, we have to have a birthday party for him. Some people, they don't get him Christmas presents on Christmas, but they just come on his birthday and give him one big present. Say that's your Christmas and birthday present. And if they weren't able to come on Christmas, they come on his birthday and give me and my youngest brother the smaller presents and him the biggest because it's his birthday. And that's not fair. They're it's his birthday, so it's not. I still think it's not fair.
Cool. Since I know that your favorite holiday is Christmas, would you want your birthday to be on Christmas?
No, because then I think that some people might get twice as many presents, but I would just get big presents and say that's combined because it's the size, because of big. Do you ever get money in your stockings on Christmas?
I don't have stockings, but I do sometimes get money on Christmas.
I sometimes get a Christmas card with some money, or in my stocking, there's something, some candy cane and some money in there, and I like the money because it's $5 and that makes me feel rich. So do you like to leave carrots out for reindeers, or?
No. I don't usually leave carrots out for the reindeers. Yeah.
So do you think you should have? What do you think you should have your Christmas tree up? Do you think you should have it up by December 1st, on December 1st, or at least just before Christmas, between December 1st or December 24th?
I'm really not sure, but I think that's a hard question. Maybe I'll think about it later on. I'd love to talk more with you, but sadly we have run out of time.
Well, that was a great conversation.
What do you think your favorite sport is?
I think my favorite sport is either soccer or cricket.
Why?
Cricket because it's pretty big games in my country, and I don't really know why I like soccer. I just like it.
Have you ever played those sports?
I used to play soccer with my dad, and then no, I never played cricket before.
So, do you ever like watch the games on like TV or like go in person and watch like maybe your friend or family members play?
Yeah, one time I did go to see a cricket game, and we usually watch like soccer games on the TV at my house.
Is your whole family a really big fan of it, or do you think it's just like you?
Well, some of my family like it, but then some of them, they don't really follow up on the sports.
For the sport soccer, do you have like a favorite team?
No, not really.
Do you have a favorite like player?
No. I like a lot of players, but then like,
How do you feel about the volleyball sport?
I don't really like it, but then like I like it, so I have like mixed feelings about it.
So besides like cricket or soccer, you don't really spend a lot of time doing any other sport?
No, not really, but I play with my sister different kinds of sports depending on what she wants to do.
If you would have a jersey number, what would your favorite number be that you would want to pick?
Probably 7.
Why? Is that your favorite? Is that your lucky number?
Yeah.
What position would you want to play if you were in a soccer game?
Probably goalie.
Why?
I'm not sure. I just feel like it would be kind of easier because I'm not really sure why.
Do you think that you're good at like blocking a lot of balls and like and stuff?
Well, I wouldn't really say so, but I'm really good at catching and throwing.
Do you watch any other sports?
I sometimes watch tennis with my mom. Yeah, that's it.
Do you like decorating your room with like sports, like trophies maybe, or like themed?
I can't really decorate my room because I share it with my sister, so it's between me and her.
Oh, how old is your sister?
She's 3. She's turning 4 in I think like a week, probably.
Do you like hanging out with your sister?
Well, sometimes.
Why?
Because sometimes she likes to abuse me. Sometimes she's my best friend.
Do you make her mad to like maybe like for her to like hit you?
No, she just walks up to me and starts abusing me.
Oh, so do you have any like hobbies that you like to play or do?
I like to draw and sketch. I like painting, reading sometimes.
What do you draw and sketch?
Usually people, plants. Can't draw animals, sadly. Yeah.
Would you ever want to learn to draw animals?
Yes, but it's like super difficult for me.
Do you water paint?
I don't use watercolors because I find it really hard to blend.
How did you start painting? Or
I started painting in 2nd grade, and when it was remote, my art teacher, she used to have us using pastels and different kinds of materials to paint with, not just like pencils and colored pencils.
So you got the idea to start like drawing and painting by your art teacher?
Yeah.
Did you have a good connection with your art teacher?
Yeah, we were really close. She invited me to a pizza party once.
Do you like pizza?
Yes.
Me too. What type of foods do you like?
I like a lot of food actually.
Well, what do you find as your favorite food?
Probably like, I'm not sure. It depends on like what time it is, because if it's like past midnight, I'm probably going for like cookies and milk or chips. But if it's like morning, I'm probably looking for pancakes.
That's good. But we're actually running out of time, but thank you for coming.
Thank you. I was happy you invited me.
Hi, my name is Tawai.
Hi, my name's Elijah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Today we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of wearing a uniform. What's good about wearing a uniform?
I think what's good about wearing uniforms is you get to represent your school, which is a good thing. And just in case like somebody tries to sneak into your school, you know that you're part of your community and your school by you wearing their uniform.
Do you think it's necessary?
I think it's kind of necessary, but not really, because like you get to like show like you're a part of their school. But like I don't really think it's that necessary because we also have our IDs to know that we're a part of that school.
What do you think is bad about the school uniforms?
What's bad about them is
like, do you think they look bad or feel uncomfortable?
they don't look that bad. Well, but it's not really my style. But they're not really that comfortable either.
Would you prefer wearing something else?
Yeah, I would prefer wearing like sweatpants or something like that. Just on days.
Do you think that dress-on days are necessary?
They're not necessary, but they're pretty fun because you get to wear whatever you want.
Do you think that we should change the rules of dress-down days, like what you can wear on them?
No, because school you need to be like appropriate and need to be dressed well.
Why do you think that?
I think that because like if you're not dressed well, you could slip and fall and hit your head and get rushed to the hospital.
What type of clothing could make you do that?
Like long pants or like wearing Crocs on not sport mode.
Do you think the school would allow that?
Probably not, because they don't want anybody to get hurt because they're responsible for the kids.
Okay. Do you think that the school uniforms should be colored differently?
I don't think they should be colored differently because our logo is kind of that color, so I think it matches well.
How do you think so?
I think so because our seawolf is blue, and we have like dark blue shirts and sweaters and dark blue pants.
Why do you think we have to put the seawolf on our
I think we have to put it because it's kind of our mascot, and that's what we like go by.
What do you think it resembles?
I think it resembles like what we are in the school and like how respectful we are.
So, do you think that the seawolf symbol is like a symbol of honor or something?
Kind of like that, a symbol of like of us, like of our school.
So you're saying that the seawolf logo on our shirts, sweaters, and hoodies, and maybe pants represents us and our school community?
Yeah.
Do you think it's important to have the logo on it?
Yeah, it's important because like you're representing your school and representing like you're a good student and stuff.
Do you think that they need the seawolf logo to represent our school, or could they represent it another way?
I think you need to represent it because if you don't have it, you could just be wearing a dark blue sweater and pants.
But they have the name of our school on it. Why do we need the logo?
The logo really isn't that necessary, but it's our mascot, so it's good to like represent him.
So the logo is on our shirts because it represents our mascot?
It represents our mascot and our school.
Okay. Do you think that if the seawolf logo, I mean not the seawolf logo, our uniform was styled differently, but still had the seawolf logo on it, would it still represent our school?
It will still represent it, but it wouldn't really match well because let's say the uniform was orange and blue and our mascot is yellow. It wouldn't really match well.
Okay, it's time to end this conversation, but it was nice having you.
It was nice having you too.
Hello, I am your host Anisha, and today we're discussing the topic whether wearing uniforms are good or bad. So, starting with the question, do you think uniforms are good or bad for the school? Why or why not?
I think uniforms are good because they represent the school and they just seem nice. I like the seawolf on the shirt.
Is there anything else you like about the uniforms that we wear?
I like that it has Scholars Academy on it. It represents the school, and I think it's nice.
What does it represent about the school?
It represents. Well, I like the color blue, and to me, whenever I think of blue, it represents like peace.
Is there anything you don't like about uniforms?
No, not really. No.
Nothing? Like, are they uncomfortable, itchy?
They seem fine. Yeah.
They don't bother you at all?
No.
Is there a specific type of uniform like you like?
No. I just like the uniform. Yeah.
So, like, really, like, nothing specific?
No, not really. No, nothing's really specific.
Why do you think other people don't like the uniform? Like,
well, it's kind of hard to like wash them every like 5 days.
What about them is hard to wash?
Well, uniforms you always have, in Scholars especially, you always have to have them on, and if we didn't have uniforms, it'd be kind of easier.
How do you feel, like, between your uniforms last year and your uniforms this year?
We didn't have any uniforms last year. It was kind of easier, but I like that we have uniforms this year. It's something different.
So last year it was easier not to wear uniforms than it was this year?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
So what about last year was, like, easier?
It was easier because you could just wear whatever you want. But this year, you have to wear a uniform, which I like.
Anyways, that's all for today, and thank you for your time.
Thank you, Anisha.